Hello everyone again, it's John Terrick. Another week into our second season of tasting some good, healthy foods, which I told you I had to do because doctor's orders, right? So this week we decided we'll go with some hummus. That's right, hummus. Now hummus I think is Arabic for bean dip because that's what it is. It's a bean dip, you know. They got these things mashed up chickpeas, also garbanzo beans, I think they're also known as, but in doing my research, because we're an educational program, I found out that garbanzo beans are chickpeas, but not all chickpeas are garbanzo beans. Go ahead, look it up. I'm telling you, it's true. So this week we have some of the major brands that you're probably all familiar with. Look, I haven't been a hummus aficionado for quite some time. I believe it was designed to make raw vegetables better, so you didn't have to taste the actual raw vegetable, kind of like salad dressing, but in a different form. Been around for a while. I think, you know, if you look back in the history, I was looking up the history of Sabra, for example, which is one of the brands we're going to be tasting today. I think they're around since like the 80s, somewhere in New York there. Well, I was in New York in the 80s, and it's quite an interesting brand. You see that Pepsi bought them out, much in the way they did with the vehicle to have the hummus, the old pita. Now, I think in the Middle East they use soft pita, but now we have hard pita, these pita chips, which were designed by dentists so that we can inflict maximum damage. But these Stacy's pita chips are also owned by Pepsi, go figure. Started by little separate companies in New York, I believe. Maybe this one was up in New England somewhere else, but nevertheless, they are making money hand over fist because everybody's enthralled with the bean dip, the hummus, as it were. So, it's supposed to be real healthy for you. I chose 4 different brands from our local Publix, which of course that means I have to take the local Publix variety. All of them are roasted red pepper, and so what Publix did is they already kind of mixed it up for you, so you don't see that glob of red pepper right on the top there. So so in seeing that, in order to make the competition fair, I had to go into all the other brands and mix them up as well. So we have Sabra, and I stirred it up. The landlord was not happy with that, I'll tell you that. She says, I'm not eating any of those now that you messed with them. I just mangled them all up, you know? We got the Boar's Head roasted red pepper one. Boar's Head, famous for their deli meats, of course, but now they're in the hummus business as well. And I got this one called Cedars. It's organic, so twice as healthy as the normal garbanzo bean chickpea. And again, roasted red pepper, all stirred up, mixed up, and we're going to taste those with the Stacy's pita chip. I went, by the way, the Stacy's pita chip is a multi-grain, not just the one grain, but multi-grains, which makes it even more healthy as well. So that's what we're doing this week. Our pairing, oh, the little bulldog is over here too, checking it all out. One of my 2 bulldogs. There you go, So. You just relax. All right, so we are going to cleanse the palate with a scotch, a Highland scotch, actually a Speyside scotch. And here's another interesting thing. So again, we're an educational program here, but all Speysides are Highland whiskeys, but not all Highland whiskeys are Speyside. So Speyside Highland whiskey, and this one's called Glenfarclas. Glenfarclas. And it's as fun to drink as it is to say. Glenfarclas. So we're looking forward to that. I tried this brand new. I never tried this before, but I'm excited to. Oh, that's good. So if you're a bourbon drinker and you wanted to dabble into scotch, that's a good one right there. A little bit of honey on there. And some toasted oak. Yeah, absolutely. All those things that we think of when we think of scotch. Not as much smoke as the stuff I like. You know how I like to have my whiskey out of a dirty ashtray, really. That's the kind of whiskey I like. More from Isla. But this is a Highlands Speyside Glenfarclas. And I'm excited to have that. All right, we did a taste. I'm going to spin these around and put my blindfold on as always, and we'll see where we go with this. Excited to see hummus. Hummus, yes, with some Glenfarclas. All right, I'm gonna spin them around so I don't know which one's which. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to taste the difference of any of this stuff. We'll just remove the cap, maybe put it underneath. Doing this blindfolded. Last week, remember I had a whip in my hand. That was a little difficult. All right, so we got roasted red pepper hummus. Here we go. No. That, I like it. You definitely taste the red pepper. A little bit of a tang. Not lemony, but a little sour, but I like that one. Who knew? Remember the days when you just had like onion dip? That was the dip you had. And you just went with it, right? I like that one a lot. I can imagine, you know what? I bet you if I had a raw vegetable and put it in there, I would never even taste the raw vegetable. I gotta say, that's another good pairing. I really did it well again. Glenfarclas and hummus. All right. Got this one now. Protecting my dental work as well. Get a good chunk of this stuff. Man. I'm not gonna be able to tell the difference. All right. This one was good. I will say a little bit more pepper on the back end of that one. Oh man, the differences might be so slight. I don't even know. Hummus. Oh, good old Glenfarclas. That might be my favorite whiskey to say. Let alone drink. Okay, this is a big chip. Might have to leave some of this. All right, no double dipping. That's the rules. Maybe get a good chunk of this stuff here. All right. In fairness, I didn't get enough hummus on that one. I'm gonna make sure I get some. All right. Gosh. I mean, I guess if you're dealing in the same ingredients, how could there be much difference, right? I don't know. I mean, these are so similar. But it's really tough, folks. You're not going to go wrong. If you want hummus, roasted red pepper style, you're not going to be able to go wrong with any of these things. Okay, Sophie says she likes hummus. That's what she said right there. I don't know if you could hear it, but all right, some more hummus here. Glenfarclas is good. Wow. Now this one, I have to say, I'm gonna say some lemon in there or something like that. Definitely not my favorite. I'm just gonna leave that one there. All right, so I think I'm good. Once I cleanse my palate with some Glenfarclas. Let's see what we got. Wow. Now that the healthy eating is taken over, I am loving this. This is Cedar's Organic Roasted Red Pepper Hummus with toppings. I don't know what that means, but. So all right, I did make a mess of it, right? That's fine, but I'll be happy to eat it now that I'm really healthy and everything. So that was first place. Cedar's. Second place was the most traditional, highest market share. I think they got 60% of the market, the Sabra. They do a nice job with that, but I couldn't tell the difference much between Sabra and the third place competitor, which was the Boar's Head. Boar's Head and Sabra. I'm telling you, I couldn't tell the difference. I think I just noticed the organicals in this one. It was much better. And then Publix. I mean, hey, they did a good try. Good try getting that in there. But I'll tell you this, don't eat the stuff blindfolded, because now I got like peanut butter everywhere. It looks terrible. So that's the week. We got something next week. I have to figure out how that's all going to work. I got some things going on. Got a little travel scheduled as well. A a medical procedure or two. So it's going to be an interesting week, but I'll do my best to see if I can get one out there for next Saturday. This one was in the books, Cedar's Organic Hummus, Arabic for bean dip. Probably not, but we aim to be an educational program anyway. We'll see you next week, hopefully. God bless you. Praying for you. Take care.